What is going on, guys? Dragon Blade here, back with some more Elder Scrolls Legends. I'm going to take our Slay Scout onto the ladder just because my tilt level has been so high as of late. I decided I might as well just play the deck that is the most fun playing. I guess it's when it works. When the deck doesn't work, it's incredibly frustrating to play. But in general, Slay Scout has been the most fun deck to play this season, so... just the way that my luck has been going, and the way things have been going, and the way most people's decks are playing, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to hit rank 4 this season. Unfortunately, there's still a week left, so I'm going to keep pushing and trying as hard as I can. But every single match I've played against has been super slow, 25 cards of removal, and 25 cards that cost 10 plus. And they literally always have the perfect card in hand at every venture of the game. If I tried to pull something like that, I would draw nothing but 10 cost cards the first 10 turns and lose. But when I play my opponents, they get to curve nicely into, for example, my opponent here probably has Firebolt, Firebolt, Execute, Execute, then Lightning Bolts, and then he'll go into his Piercing Javelins, and by the time that's all over, he'll be playing Manticora, then Marok, and then Odahviing. I know that just sounded very salty right there, but I kid you not, that's the way most of my games have been going. I would try to play these creatures to get my game going, and by that period, he'd already have just a ton of stuff on the board. This isn't the worst thing, though.
For the Black Hand.
Slayer out. I was going to play Dark Guardian, but Dark Guardian is susceptible to Execute. So I don't want to play him at the moment. Still have decent cards in hand to go off of.
Shed some light on the problem.
Something's getting firebolted. Okay.
It's nothing personal.
My scales move in shadow.
Actually,
For the Black Hand.
let's get the thing out of the way. I was gonna play Tree Minder, but rather not just start losing creatures right now. If we are gonna lose creatures, which he'll probably end up firebolting. Oh, he wants to lightning bolt that. That's fine. This is relatively okay.
My scales move.
Now he just used 2 solid removal cards, so Hist Mage has decent chance of living, although if my luck has been going how it's been going, he either has another Firebolt, Lightning Bolt in hand, or he just drew into his Piercing Javelin for turn 5. But hopefully that's not the case, and I'm wrong.
Let's do this.
He will not hit on that Cunning Ally. Kind of sucks for him. I think our best option is first to go Swing Town, so that when he plays his Javelin, he can't play it on Cicero if I choose to play that.
A little distraction might
Cloudurst
prove
Illusionist.
useful.
Can keep that 1 damage off the board.
Need to get mother some flowers.
We actually just go Cicero and
Pretty flowers.
yeah, I'm gonna Shadow Shift. If he doesn't kill me, I might Brotherhood Sanctuary and get 4 cards next turn, but there's a chance he has a Javelin or the Execute. So now we gotta go into answer mode. The fact that he used the Javelin means he's less likely to have one to play against. Oh, that's fine as well. The fact that he just used his Javelin means that he's less likely to have one to use against my Falkreath the Filer this turn. So we're just gonna lay that out. Lay this out. Play this.
That's the key.
Hopefully we can res us a Cicero and a Hist Mage, or maybe a Hist Mage and a Leaf Lurker, because both of these guys will be hurt next turn if he wants to take us out. And if he drew into another Javelin, my luck is just beyond horrible. So far he has played 2 Firebolts, so there's a chance he has another Lightning Bolt.
To the ground.
Just gonna swing.
Behold my power. I have
Okay. Please don't have something for this. Alright, this is reasonable.
I wasn't
Get our 2
looking for
reses.
trouble.
think Thorn Mage and Cicero is the best bet.
Need to get mother some flowers. Pretty flowers.
Play Night Talon Lord in that lane, he's just dead. But if I play him in this lane, he needs to have a Javelin to kill me. Which naturally he top decked the Javelin, because why wouldn't you?
No prisoners.
Nahag leaves an excellent draw.
Is there singing, the boy?
Thorns
I
and
don't want to
claws.
pop that next rune. That's why I didn't go through with that. Nahag leave and Treeminder is the play. Just need to shut this lane down. You can double trade into that. Even if he drew his third piercing javelin, obviously you can't javelin Nahag leave. So hopefully he takes a double trade. Fingers crossed, maybe? Unless he has a Manticore ready to go. We're getting around that time. It is damn near Manticore time.
No prisoners.
Which doesn't look like he has it based on these trades. Which is a good sign for us. Okay. He has no cards on the field. I think we're going to play this one a little slow. We draw Gargoyle. I think we just lay out Venom Tongue. Can't even attack with that if we wanted to.
So, it has been
Fate Weaver is a card. Time Defender also is a card. Let's go Lucian. Get some buffs. 2 more blood magic spells. Play out a Gargoyle. Raise dead. We'll sit on that for a turn. We could potentially start trying to push for lethal next turn. 15, 18. We have it on board. Provided nothing horrible happens, but again, he's played 2 javelins, 1 lightning bolt, and javelin obviously is the worst thing that could happen right now. But he's gonna go ahead and forfeit. So we managed to fight through one of these super slow decks. Hopefully we can fight through another. Get back out of the Serpent. I keep getting 2 or 3 stars into rank 5, and then the game promptly punishes me with a 5-game losing streak just to bring me all the way down to the bottom of the Serpent, just in case I was feeling good about myself. The game has to make sure that I feel like absolute garbage at all times. But let's hop on into another one and see if we can't get another victory. That's why I love Slay Scout. Even when things aren't going perfectly, the deck is just incredibly fun to play. I know it's not a top tier deck, but it's a top tier fun deck. And that counts for something at times, especially when you're aggravated. It can be nice to just play something fun once in a while. So my opponent's playing Battle Mage, which means I want some early game answers. I get no early game answers, which means the game might be over by the time I can play a creature. And that's pretty fantastic. Dark Guardian would have been an awesome draw here. I draw it all the time otherwise, but not when I need him. I only draw Dark Guardian against yellow so he can get executed. Other than that, you're not allowed to draw him. I feel like so many of these cards have hidden text of like, here's how we're gonna screw you. Oh, neat. Let's just draw another 6-drop. I didn't need any lower cost creatures. I didn't need like a Fighter's Guild Recruit or an Ungolem or a Thieves Guild Recruit.
I keep a spare blade in my boot.
And it's gonna be pure aggro, and we are going to get our asses kicked. We've drawn 2 of each of them so far in our first 5 cards. Oh, I'd love to see what the odds of these things that happened to me are.
Do your work.
Please, God, give us a card. That's friggin' something.
If I fall, the haste will reclaim.
If he's playing aggro, we just need to survive these onslaughts. Hopefully he has to take this trade. Play Venom Tongue next turn. Hopefully he has to double trade into it somehow. Hopefully we get a prophecy from this. No, we do not.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
Okay. We will play our Venom Tongue. We're still going to take 6 damage next turn, and this is not what I'm talking about when I say you need to weather the storm. As of right now, the storm is all over our faces at the moment, and we have no cards. We're getting into cards that could be nice if we weren't already down 10 life.
Do not
See
test
if we
me.
pull.
Do
You'd be lovely if we ever got a chance to play you, but it's not happening this game. No, don't give me any of my guard creatures. Don't worry, I don't need them. Play another Venom Tongue, we're going to take another 6 damage, but once we're at 10 health, there's nothing you can do. Especially since I'm sure he has another Afflicted Lit, another Camelon Hero. He's got plenty of cards to go. Be ready.
Do your worst.
So we're probably going to have to get another one, because this game has just been absolute garbage. There's so many cards we could have drawn at different moments, and we're getting none of them. 3 Black Worm Necromancers. Even if I silence him, we swing, it doesn't kill.
You must be cleansed.
He has lethal on board, so we're going to have to just take our loss. All the times I'm begging to draw my endgame stuff, and I'm drawing all of my one-cost creatures. Naturally, again, this is how the game works for me. As soon as I play an aggro deck, it's here's all your endgame. So, we're going to get another one. Yeah. Fantastic game. I love standing by and hitting next turn as I draw 9 cost cards. Let's get another one, because that game was garbage. So a lot of the recordings I throw out are stuff like that, where it's, hey, I have 15 cards that cost 2 or less in my deck. Let me get one of them. And the game's just like, no. No, no, no. You're not getting that. Match up against Smiley. Smiley's playing Archer, which is probably another aggressive Archer list. Which means we're going to triple mulligan to pray for an early game, and guess what we don't get? An early game! Not gonna complain though, because I already know to expect this stuff. This is just so frustrating sometimes. I'm gonna ring this out just because I need to draw into more cards. Not that, but more cards. I might even use my Shadow Shift next turn just to get some kind of presence on the board. Although, again, the fact that he hasn't played anything yet, I think I might actually have played him before. But I think he's playing one of the slower Archer lists, so we might have some hope. That's not telling me that he's playing slow Archer.
My scales move in shadow.
Now, do I Shadow Shift this to keep it alive? I think I do just for the card, not even to keep it alive. I really don't care about keeping it alive, but I need more cards. So I'm drawing a lot of hot garbage right now. Dark Guardian will buy me a turn. Hopefully eat a couple of his creatures.
Come and warm yourself.
That's okay.
Come at
It's gonna go there. The Dark Guardian will probably buy us at least a turn.
My scales move in shadow.
More than likely he has Swing Finish off ready to go, if not a Leaf Lurker in hand. Maybe Sharpshooter Scout Finish off.
True.
Yep, naturally. Naturally. But this means that we're going to pull one of those Leaf Lurkers out of his hand next turn, more than likely. Which there's like a 78% chance that he drew. But I can Hist Mage into this lane, make him swing and Leaf Lurker.
My scales move in shadow.
The hist provides.
And the quicker we try and burn him out of all of these insta-kill resources, the quicker we can pray that we get some kind of counterattack going. Spoiler alert, we will not. But we can try. And if he has another Sharpshooter, Scout, and another finish off, then I just cry.
Armora tests us. Time to fight. Attack.
Is he going to use both of his Nords?
Time to fight.
That's not terrible, actually. That represents his reach. That's terrible. Finish off does nothing for us. Odiving, I would love to get to you, but it's not looking likely, my friend.
In shadow. What have we here?
These Guild Recruit. That just makes us take 9, so I think we have to not do it. He can still swing and do 6, but then we can Leaf Lurker and trade next turn, maybe? Hopefully? I don't know. I really don't know.
Just
That's
give
not
me
bad.
a name.
This is getting us towards maybe being able to play Odiving and just kind of wipe his board. Okay.
My scales move in shadow. Steal from folks who ain't using it. That's the key.
Just trying to burn him out. Gonna have to answer a bunch of crap. Now we have a Slay in each lane. If we can Slay with this guy, we can Hist Mage Treeminder or Hist Mage Dark Guardian, which will get us that much closer to Odiving and slowing him down. We'll see. We're almost to where we want to be. This is probably going to be a Jarl. Afflicted a Lit. Pop his own rune. Okay. I don't think Leaf Lurker helps us this much here. Night Talon Lord has the potential to help us. Here's what I think we do. If I Shadow Shift over, that'll put us at 10 of Magicka, so we can't kill him. I think we have to go on
It's nothing
the
personal.
pray we get another turn method. We go Hist Mage, and we go Treeminder, I think.
The waters of life.
I'm gonna go Dark Guardian and
Steal
Defiler.
from folks who ain't
And if he
using it.
floods
That's
the board
key.
this turn, if we manage to survive one turn, we can Odiving him next time and wipe everything he plays. Which, realistically, is going to take at least 2 cards. Never mind. That's going to get him 3 breakthrough damage, though. Which we then
I wasn't looking for trouble.
pull one of these guys
Steal from
back,
folks who
pull
ain't
one of these
using
guys
it.
back.
That's the key.
Feed and spleen.
Take our damage real quick.
You must
Get rid of that Volderong. And play a Venom Tongue in that lane so we have some threats. And at any point we have Odiving ready to go. And he's going to need at least 2 cards to get through either side of my guards. Unless he has something like Sharpshooter, Scout, and Cliff Racer. I guess could get through this.
We stand united.
too easy.
How much damage do I have on the board? 4, 10, 15, 16, 17. I have exact lethal on the board. I think we do that with a backup plan of wiping with Odiving.
Thorns and claws. I wasn't looking for trouble, mother of mud.
I don't think any of his prophecies are going to be kill us prophecies. Worst case scenario, I guess, would be a cast out.
Close ranks. Let nothing through.
Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we still just go for it. First, we're going to Shadow Shift. Before we even see if we need to play Odiving or not,
I wasn't looking for trouble.
let's get
Do not
our
vex
damage
me.
in.
I wasn't looking for trouble.
Arrows shall fly
Sharpshooter
true.
Scout is a thing. That will buy him a turn, but then we'll just wipe the
storm
board.
is no match for mine.
And hopefully he doesn't have a way through. Oh, I should have taken that 2 damage. Hopefully those prophecies were burning him out of some of the end of his resources, and he doesn't have a way to burst through damage any of this. Destroying that Volderung was pretty nice. He shouldn't have a ton of breakthrough damage, and like I said, I don't think there's many cards in any of these colors that are going to get us 6 directly to the face. Besides maybe a Savage Ogre plus something like a Rampaging
display.
Minotaur? Is it actually a game?
Victory is yours.
Okay, so Odiving is going to come through for us when we need him to the most. Thank you, Odiving, for that. Still came pretty close to disaster there. But, all in all, not too bad. We went 2-1 today. But that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. As always, thank you all very, very much for watching. I am Dragon Timberblade, and I will see you guys next time.